Hey y'all. Guess I'm just kind of trying something new here where I taught myself how to play a guitar like 20 some years ago, and it's been 20 years of love just trying to figure this thing out. And I didn't teach myself starting with like music theory or anything like that. I probably taught myself a lot of it how other people do, trying to learn songs that they love. And I grew up in the 90s loving Dave Matthews Band, so it's a lot of his music that brought me to this moment of being able to play the guitar somewhat well, and by no means like perfect or anything like that. And these songs are not even perfect, but you can still impress some people if you practice them and listen to the music and try to at least make it somewhat similar. So I wanted to start this channel to show others how to play the guitar, but not how to play Dave Matthews Band songs, and in kind of like a raw, unedited way. Like, you probably see me make mistakes, but that's okay, because that's how we get better, is making mistakes. And I feel like a lot of the lessons out there are so technical and exact that you get away from feeling the music. So if you're a Dave Matthews Band fan and you want to feel it for the love of it, instead of just trying to impress somebody, maybe these videos are for you, and maybe not. I don't know. However, I certainly take any comments or requests of if I know a song, I can teach you an easy way to play it. And if I don't, I'll tell you, I never learned that one. But for the most part, this will be pretty early Dave Matthews stuff. And I think I'm going to start with The Best of What's Around, because it's a somewhat difficult song because it's got a lot of movement and motion, but it's not difficult in the sense of, if you know the song well enough, you can make it sound like the best of what's around. I will try to tell you like the root notes that you're going to be playing. I don't necessarily know all of the diminished or the susses and the sevenths and stuff like that. Just not that good. However, I can make it sound like it. So if you're playing acoustically and there's nobody around, you're just going to start on A, right? But don't play the whole A, just play the top three strings. You might call that an A5, right? And go. So we're going to go A5, G, F sharp, F, right? I may even be a little out of tune right now. You see, like, I came back, right? Came back like that. Right? Right? And then we're going to start. This is an F, right? So this is your F, right? It's the third on the F chord. And we're going to slide up to an A, right? But we're going to hit this C, right? So it's going to be like this. You hear that? Right? So we're going to slide from this F to this A, and we're going to throw our index finger down. I guess that is a C, right? But we're going to hit this C at the same time. It's an F. And then we're going to take a C to a D, but it's going to stay in the C shape, right? So it's going to sound like this. And we're walking down C, B, A minor, F, and then to D again. That's the verse. Hey, my friend. Right? If you want that high pitch, just put your pinky down. Don't even know what that note is, right? But we can find out. I think that's it's an A. It's an A. We can figure that out, right? Okay, so that's the verse. To C sharp minor, right? And then to D to C sharp minor. And this is the part where I'm not even sure if this is really what he does, but it sounds good. See you and me at a time. Okay, so we're gonna A. Did I mess up there? C sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, D over here, and then A. E, G sharp, A. And back to the intro. Now comes the break in between the verses, right? So now it's going to be, turns out not where, but who you're with that really matters, right? So it's going to go A, C sharp minor, B minor, G, and then the intro. Turns out not to where, but who you're with that really matters. Hear it? And hurts not much when you're around. When you're around. And if you hold on tight to what you think is your thing, you may find you're missing all the rest. That's it. That's best of what's around. And you can take all those parts and break them down. There's nothing more to that song than those. But if you listen to that song and you, man, I don't know, maybe it's not helpful at all. I don't know. Like I said, it's my first video. Well, maybe we'll look back tomorrow and say this is garbage. But so I'm gonna post it and see what you think. Best of what's around.